So, guys, there's a part of me which really loves cars. I mean, my bank account sometimes is not loving them, but I'm so excited that I have had an opportunity to truly enjoy the Tiggo 8 Pro Max 390T, and it's the Black Badge Edition. So the first thing I'm going to show you, because I'm going to tell you all about the car and let you know what I think about it, is this. Can you see? No hands, no hands, no hands. Watch. How dope are these lights? But even cooler, look on the floor. Hello. So one thing about me is that I've never really been obsessed with car brands. Like many of us know about brands that are famous, that we all know if you buy this brand's car, you're probably getting a really good car. And now we've come into an area where, or a time rather, where the economy has changed. Things are different. We're looking for something more affordable. And I'll be honest, I kind of nyat at this brand because I was like, what is a Chery? And we spoke about it in my car feature. And then I was like, actually, when the opportunity came up to try it out myself, I was so lucky that they gave me the ultimate. So the cool thing about the Black Badge Edition is it is a full-on custom kit. I mean, this car looks amazing. It is a complete beast on the road. Everywhere I was driving, people were either like hooting or waving or like taking out their phones to take pictures. But you know, I'm also a mother, so I'm not just looking at the car and its fantastic physical appeal. I'm looking at the safety features. So my number one thing with the safety features, and the safety features are absolutely phenomenal. There's ample space, being a mom, being a family person, for my son's massive car seat because he's a growing boy. I love the fact that, look, we're able to travel more than us because it's a 7-seater. So for what you might get in a car that's over 1.2 million rands, you are already getting in this car. The technology is so dope. You can give the car instructions on things to do, like opening the windows, things like opening the sunroof so that you're not too engaged with it. As somebody who is with an iPhone, I love that the car has its own wireless charger, so I'm not necessarily plugging in a million things, but if you do have your cover on and you're not in the mood to be putting it on the wireless charger, you've got your USB ports there. When it comes to the technology, I have to be honest, it is the kind of car that you really need to take the time to get to know. So we have our different modes. We have, like, you can switch into sport mode. The car has that kind of assisted driving intelligence. It tells you when you're going out of your lane. It warns you when when you're about to have some kind of a collision. It warns you about certain things. The moment you go into reverse, for example, or you start indicating, it gives you a 3D view and the option of a 2D view and an overhead view of the car. So it really helps and assists you. And while I enjoy, with all the load shedding and the traffic, I enjoy being an automatic, I am kind of a traditionalist and a purist when it comes to driving. I love that I can switch into manual and really change up the gears. These are some of the features I love. Let me tell you more about why this car is so economical. Like, yo guys, me, I'm driving a diesel engine. It is over 1,000 rand to fill up my car. This, when I went to fill it up, was so economical. It is a fuel vehicle and it was around 870 bucks at the time. For such a big car, for such a beast of a car, it was so brilliant, and it carried through for a while. So other than the fact that, yes, when you get on the highway, you want to feel it out a bit, it does all those things. It is fuel efficient. So it is so great for your back pocket, if you know that's where we're at, or your Apple wallet when it comes to filling up the car. The technology, again, you can talk to your car, and I would even emphasize that so many of these cars that are tech forward, like this particular Tiggo 8 Pro Max, is that you need to actually take the time to learn the vehicle and get better at learning the vehicle so that you can maximize on all of the tools. For example, the one day, holding the remote and trying to figure out something, and then the engine just switched on by itself. I didn't even know the car could do that. So some of these cars are super, super clever, and there's more you can do when it comes to the tech of the car. You just have to learn it. So let me talk to you about the features that didn't really fit into my specific lifestyle. Number one, when you go into reverse, the volume goes down. I understand it comes from a safety point of view, but because I'm driving in the car and listening to news and information, it is tricky for me to have the volume go down while I'm going to reverse, but always safety first because I am a mommy. The other thing is for phone calls, and maybe this means I need to play a bit more with the sound settings. The surround sound, great for music. I struggled with phone calls in terms of volume in the vehicle, but again, I probably need to play a little bit around with the car. The car completely surprised me in so many ways. I think it is one of those things where you have to decide, are you looking for a brand name, the status where everybody's like, oh, you're driving this, or are you looking for a car that's comfortable, that's economical, that's techno-friendly, that is safe, and that is just for the future? And I definitely think this is one of them.